Hello, everybody. I was tagged by Tyra and the Books to do the HalloweenTown book tag, and I know I'm clearly not dressed up as someone from HalloweenTown, but I am dressed up for Halloween. So I'm gonna go to a Renaissance fair today on Halloween. I'm filming this on Halloween, so I thought while I was dressed up, it would be a fun time to do the video. So without further ado, let's get into the questions. Hey friends, so this is going to be Power Hour, and I apologize, but life is crazy, so here we go. Name a fictional place you wish were real. That's the HalloweenTown question. Stardust, the little town that is in this book, is just cozy, and the adventures that they get to go on is lovely, and it's not too scary of a fictional world. I seem to read lots of books that are like where the places are at war, so nobody wants to go there, so Stardust is a great setting. Marnie, name a book about witches. And I am going to go with Witch and Wizard by James Patterson. Haven't read that in a minute, but that's the only book I know that specifically mentions like witches as their own entity. Sophie, name my favorite middle grade book. I love the entire series, but this is the first book in the series, Pendragon, Book 1, The Merchant of Death by DJ MacHale. Not enough people have read this. It's amazing. You basically follow a few different characters as they like travel. It's more sci-fi than it is other things, just a heads up. But because it's the name Pendragon makes it sound like there's going to be dragons. There's not. But basically these kids, as they age, get to kind of travel all through space and time and save different planets, and including, it starts on Earth, so including Earth from this evil guy named Saint Dane. It's really hard to explain, but I've loved this even as an adult. I've reread the entire series like literally 10 times, so check it out. It's awesome. Number 4, Dylan, name a book with a magical school. The only one I've read recently is Harry Potter, so this is the first book. These are the awesome nerdy ink editions. I'll link below the video where I show y'all the really fancy editions. They're beautiful. Harry Potter does hold a special place in my heart, despite J.K. Rowling. The next question is Grandma Aggie. Name a book that helps you escape into a brand new world. And I'm going to pick Name of the Wind by Patrick Rothfuss. This is the super awesome 10th anniversary edition because he can't finish the third book in a reasonable amount of time. But this is an awesome book. It's one of the like more flowery writings that I actually enjoy. So go check out Name of the Wind. It's really hard to explain, but you basically follow this character called Quoth, and he's given you a backstory about himself as he is... I have stolen princesses back from sleeping Barrow kings. I burned down the town of Trebon. I have spent the night with Felurian and left with both my sanity and my life. I was expelled from university at a younger age than most people are allowed in. I tread paths by moonlight that others fear to speak of during day. I have talked to gods, loved women, and written songs that make the minstrels weep. You may have heard of me. I am Quoth. Go read it. My phone went to sleep. Kalabar, name your favorite villain. The villain from Elantris, which I believe is pronounced Trathan, was a really awesome villain, and I really enjoyed his character arc and everything. And he was definitely a villain you can sympathize with, and that was really cool. So, Hrathan. Benny, name a book that is always there to get you out of a hard time. I've reread The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho more times than I can count, and it's always there for me to like make me happy. I've read it in English and Spanish, and it's just a like coming of age story with adventure and travel and all of that jazz. If you haven't read it, you should. Number 9, name your favorite guilty pleasure book. I don't think I actually grabbed a book for this section because, nope, you should not feel guilty about reading any books. Moving on. 10, Gort, name a book you love but you forget to talk about. I don't know if I forget, but Neverwhere is my favorite Neil Gaiman book, and it seems to be the one I talk about the least. You basically are following Richard Mayhew, a young London businessman, as he travels and discovers a dark, magical, fantastical underside to London, and stuff ensues. This is the author's preferred text, and I recommend making sure you get that one because there's a few different UK versions, a US version, a TV show based version. This is the preferred text, which is a conglomerate of all of them with the best things there. So I think that this is definitely my favorite Neil Gaiman book, and it's very like a wintry mood, so go check it out. Number 11. Oh, I skipped number 8. Sorry, Luke. Like, name a character with a hard exterior but is actually soft inside. I'm going to say Kaladin from the Stormlight Archive. Y'all have watched enough of my videos to know what that means. I love him with my whole heart. So, 11. Name a character who you'd want to go on a romantic broom ride with. I'm also going to say Kaladin because I love him. And number 12. Name a character who is proud of who they are. This is... The character Samuel Hamilton from East of Eden is one of the more like steadfast characters in this book, who's just like true to himself and is very proud of who he is despite like the hardships that his family faces. So Samuel Hamilton. But thank you so much for hanging out with me. I'm going to tag any of my viewers who want to do this video to do the Halloween tag video. The questions will be linked down below. And Tyra in the books, thank you so much for tagging me. I will see y'all next time.